Alexis, girls 18, semifinal. Chile versus Mexico. Mancia versus Valderrama. Our head official, Coco Keller, Rolando Coco Keller. He hails from Santa Cruz de la Sierra in Bolivia. We will have accessible the monitor for appeals here, folks.
Girls 18 semifinal. This is exciting, Gary.
It is.
Hard-hitting players here, both of them.
Both of them playing in multiple divisions.
Paola serving. She's from Mexico-Chile. Her mom is here supporting her, Maria. Asked her mom, she was a little nervous. She says always when both of her kids play. Jaime is her brother. They lost in doubles yesterday. She does not prefer either sport. She likes them both. Singles, same sport. She doesn't matter whether she's playing her singles or doubles. She just wants to be on the court.
All-purpose running back.
Yeah.
So the best of 5, folks. First to 11 win by 2. It's rally scoring. Either player can win the rally and score, as Valderrama, as the receiver just did. So young lady from Chihuahua, Mexico, won. Young lady from...
She's from Chihuahua, Chihuahua.
Yes, sir.
Le mandamos saludos a los papás, Julián, su padre y su mamá Valeria. Gracias por el apoyo.
As you said, Temuco is the home city for Paola, and that will likely be the site of the Pan Am Championships next April, Easter week.
I was speaking with Gatica from Chile, the delegado, and he says it's fairly certain it's going to happen.
Beautiful city. So Valderrama enjoying a 2-1 lead.
This is actually Ivana's first World Junior. I'm impressed. She's a very solid, almost looks totally seasoned being here. Been playing racquetball for 7 years. Of course, you're not going to get many better players than you get in Chihuahua. Great place to come up and practice. She'll be starting at the Universidad de Chihuahua el año que viene. Administración de Empresas.
Good start for Team Mexico. Welcome to the broadcast her good friend who's now studying in Albuquerque, Andrea Ibarra.
They've never played each other. First time playing each other. So they're learning each other's style.
And 2 Mexicans are the coaches here. Esparza, living in Chihuahua, coaching obviously Valderrama, and the other originally from Chihuahua, living in Temuco, is Ochoa.
A lot of the Mexican players have gone off to coach other countries. Short serve. That's a French word.
Faux pas.
Thank you, Gary. Easy point for Ivana, Mexico.
Speaking of French, the French Canadians here have done very well. We'll be seeing some of them playing later on today. Coached by Monsieur and Reno.
Good hands, good hands. Pushed it right into the corner. A lot of these players have learned that if they swing hard when they're in the front court, the ball's going to come off. Going to give a better chance for the opposing player to get to the ball.
Half lob left side. Back wall setup. Ball down. Whoa, we've heard that one before.
Heard her yesterday in the doubles. 7-2.
Great serve. It's all Paula could do to get her racket on it. Get the ball to the ceiling, which is great in and of itself, but the ball rebounded off the back wall. We have a timeout on the floor. 1 minute in length on the timeouts. 2-minute break between games. It's the best of 5, 2-11. Win by 2, Gustavo. And timeouts 1 minute, as we said.
We do have appeals now.
Correct. 2 usable appeals. If either linesperson agrees with the call by the referee, the call stands.
In this case, we're using the video assist review board, the tablet, and the same referee decides whether his call was correct or reversing his own call.
So here we go. 8-2 in favor of Valderrama. Short serve. Up top. A little lazy on that one. Hit with an open stance. She could have adjusted and ripped the ball with a full swing.
Yeah. Good serve.
Ball saved.
Took advantage of that. Sent her to the backcourt, barely able to get a racket on it, and then Mancilla quickly capitalized on that, driving the ball down the left side.
Even if she can't come back, if she can generate a little momentum at the end of this game, it'll serve her well in game 2 and maybe further on, well, certainly game 3. Should be an avoidable failure to move. Okay, so folks, the call by our head official is dead ball replay. I think she asked her coaching staff should she appeal, and they said no. So no appeal on that. Meanwhile, Mancilla ace serve. (4-9) game 1. Set up. Oh my, unforced error. Animation from Ivana from Mexico. It's game point number 1 in her favor. And outright winner. Exclaiming 11-4, Ivana Valderrama, Mexico, over Paula Mancilla from Chile in the first of potentially 5 sets. We'll see.
I want to call that last hurrah a screech from Ivana. I'm going to get a translation
and
on
what's
that
the
to
translation,
Spanish.
my friend?
I'm going to get a correct translation because
we'll ask our linguist. Let's ask our linguist from Argentina.
Well, I think he's busy with another match right now. So we're going to stay right on. We're on camera, Gary. You're looking good.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Igualmente.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Croatia for defeating Brazil in the quarterfinal of the World Cup. You're watching Valderrama up front in the blue. Mancilla about to return serve in the red. Valderrama leads 1-0. Again, first to 11 wins, win by 2. 0-0. Good start for Team Chile. 1-0. Looks like a drive Z left side. Didn't get the angle she wanted. Round to wall ball. Good clear. Set up. Ball live. And 8 days later, Paola ends the rally with a cross-court backhand wide angle. 2-0. More animation from Paola here. Better execution, obviously.
She's got some good power. Sure, Ochoa had a few words with her on what she needed to do.
Yeah, she's
changed her serve up.
She's got to get a better angle on that drive Z. 1-2, game 2. Unforced error. 2-2.
That was the story of game 1. Paola made several unforced errors. Forced by Ivana, but unforced by Paola.
It's not, there's nothing wrong with her shot selection. She had room to drive the ball, but don't go bottom board. Hit a forcing shot. So Ivana takes her first lead in this game, 3-2. So she put her arm up for a screen, and it was awarded. Second serve. It's a fault serve, folks. Ball racket up. If Ivana served when the racket were up, it would be a double fault. Impressive.
Very impressive.
Tom Travers racquetball here in Guatemala. Although
She
Tom is camera shy, he's over there in Costa Rica, is he not?
Playing golf.
Oh, nice. Good serve, better return.
Yes, it was.
3 serving 4, game 2.
Ivana looks like she's played many world championships, juniors, and this is actually her first. I'm very impressed how cool she is.
Delayed call by Keller, but the right call, short, second serve. Yeah. She's really in control here, Gustavo.
For those of you wondering why she's waving her arm, she's asking the referee to check the receiving line, make sure there's no encroachment.
Avoidable hinder. Failure to move. Thank you for not swinging. And I get a point, so it's 5-4 Chile. Not sure what happened other than he didn't call the score and she served.
That is correct.
So the first time, it's a warning. Thereafter, he can give her a referee technical for delay of game. Ball live. She swung and missed, which you can do during the rally, not the serve. Point. Screeches, huh? 5-5. She gave us 2 screeches that time.
Screeches to a tie.
Great serve. Oh, she had the chance. 6-5.
Definitely motivated.
Yeah, it can be unnerving to the opponent as well.
Yes.
It's not illegal. She shouldn't do it after the score is called, however. We mentioned that during a previous match. 6-6, game number 2. Paola was on the receiving end of the first game, 4-11. Nice serve, Gustavo.
Keeping her on that left side backhand, deep. Both players being right-handed, using that glass.
Oh, 3-wall boast attempt. Came up short. Valderrama earns the serve and a point. 7-6. We see a timeout here.
She's thinking about it, but no.
We mentioned last match, Ava Kaiser had to win game 2 in order to stay in the match. She was right there on the cusp. Same thing here.
Agreed. Mentally, it's hard to come down from 2-0.
That'll help. So 1 point deficit in favor of Mexico, 7-8.
Nicely done. Good serve. Just cross court, down and low, pass. Timeout Mexico. A point to go with it. 9-7. Let's go to, well, we'll stay on. They've asked us to stay on. Gary, we can continue to talk about the games to come. What do we have this afternoon?
Next up on the show court, boys 16 semi, Gutierrez from Mexico versus Caceres, Guatemala, followed by girls 16 semis, doubles, Reyes and Aguilar from Guatemala versus Gomez and Arce from Costa Rica. 2:15
Central time.
Central times in the U.S., absolutely. Guatemala time, Central Standard Time. That's the match of the day, in my opinion.
Yes.
Costa Rica, girls 21 and under. Semi, Ortiz versus Barrios. Barrios from Bolivia. We'll come back to that. Here we are. 9-7. Valderrama. Fault serve called, second serve. So Mancia used her timeout. Let's see if it's a valuable timeout, Gustavo. She gets one this set and she's taking it. Guess what?
Yes, it
The
was.
answer is yes, with 3 mayúsculos, capitals, Y-E-S.
Powell's a little more subdued, getting the point. She was pumping herself up a little bit earlier. Short serve, but definitely not a yeller like we've heard Miss Ivana from Chihuahua.
She doesn't need to. She gets the energy from her opponent, from the screeching. Nick Lobb left. Wrap around. Ceiling. Setup. She had the opportunity. She parked herself too soon, in my opinion. Another half step. Would have had more options.
Yeah. Stayed on her toes just a little bit longer.
Game point number 1 for Ivana here. 10-8.
This is a telltale point, as you said. Game 2, if it goes to Mexico, it's going to be tough to come back for Chile. It can be done.
Oh my.
Give it a break.
Speaking of telltales, Valderrama did not put that ball away. She hit the ball into the telltale, which is also known as a tin in squash. So, opening for Mancia, 9-10. Drive Z. Oh my. 10-10, go to 12, folks. 2 unforced errors. 2 unforced errors by Valderrama. Uncanny.
Surprising. She's been so consistent.
Now there's the angle she wants. Ball down. Ooh. Gustavo. It was 10-8. Now it's 10-11. Favor the server. 11-10, if you will. First to 12. Timeout.
They're asking
it
for
is a
referee timeout.
Yeah. So, folks, this is a floor timeout in the hands of the head official, Rolando Coco Keller, one of 21 professional referees representing 11 countries. And once again, when we say professional, Gustavo, let the viewing audience know what their training is and how we support them.
Well, all our referees, of course, have been, I want to say, players in the past. Now some of them have coached, but almost all of them just focus on the discipline of refereeing. We do have a rules exam.
We'll come back to that. Gustavo and I agreed that Paola needed to win that to stay in the match. And guess what? She did. So it's going to be 1-1 when we return. Your thoughts on that?
I totally agree. I think that was so key. Now the momentum has switched. Not only did she win that game, she's taking the last 4 points and her offensive style into game 3. So by nature, I would think that Mexico is going to feel like they're on the defensive when they start game 3. Let's see if she comes out as if Ivana comes out from Mexico as if she had actually won game 2. That's what she's going to need to do.
Sure.
Come out aggressive, get the first couple points, set the tone again, and this time not let Paola get into the game like she did in game 2.
We're watching Esparza, her coach, talk to her. I think she hit a lull, if you will, kind of a dead wall.
She did.
When she was about to close out game 2. On the other side, the more subdued player, Paola, kept her cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ended up with a 2-point advantage, 12-10.
Why don't we take a break here real quickly for the, well, they're coming in now, so let's continue on.
We're going to take a deep breath. Respira.
Adrián, vamos a respirar.
Okay, game 3.
Seguir para adelante.
Paola Mancina, Temuco, Chile. Ivana Valderrama, Chihuahua, Mexico. Rolando Coco Keller, Santa Cruz de Bolivia, in Bolivia.
Set número 3.
And our technician over here,
Adrián Macrino.
Macrino from Argentina, and Carrasco from La Paz, Bolivia. Not to mention Katz. Katz showed up. She's been the most valuable player the last 2 days from Argentina, Martina Katz. So it's 1-1. Great serve, Gustavo. Great serve. Unfortunate. We talked about players, generally speaking, aren't going to short hop balls or take it out of the air. That was an advantage that Paola had. Central court. Ivana was in back. She let the ball go to the back wall and skipped it in.
I like her serve. I like her serve.
Good clear. Nice. There's the screech. 2-0.
Uses the glass well down the line. Looks easy to get from out here, but inside the court, much different.
She did it. Ball up top. Ball live. Paola put her hand up wanting a hinder. No call, and she'll take the result.
I don't think our head referee was going to stop that rally for no reason.
He did not. 1-3. Ball into the floor. Question I have of you is, did she really need to dive there?
She's got strong legs. I think she could have gotten there, and that dive obviously took that complete setup shot away from her.
So we're going to have a
in the front court
review of the court. The empleado from here. Thank you so much to the local organizing committee for providing such a great, safe and fun environment here at the Domo Deportiva de Racquetball. Thank you to the folks at the Clarion Suites, our host hotel
as well. Our wait staff in the mornings, excellent. The ladies cleaning the rooms, really, really just all wonderful people, hardworking.
And the 2 words, para servirle.
Yep. And they mean it.
Yeah. We're here to serve you, folks. So, speaking of serving you, we hope we're serving your needs on the broadcast. Valderrama, Mexico serving to Mancia, Chile 3-2. Should be avoidable. And it is. Empate, 3-3. You make a mistake, you get the multo, right, Gustavo?
That's right. That's good reach by Paola.
Paola, we've seen, she's been playing five years or so, more or less. And every year she gets better. She's really trimmed down. Her fitness is a lot better than it was. There are balls here that she's getting to that she wouldn't have gotten to last year.
No doubt, no doubt. And that was the first time I heard Paola yell something out, which certainly means she's motivated.
So we think the score is 4-3. The scoreboard does not reflect that. We'll confirm with Coco what the score is. Yeah, that's a dead ball hinder replay, first serve. So confirme score, Kadim. Three. 3-3. Point. Now we're 4-3.
And a motivated Chilean player, muy motivada, Paola, de Temuco, Chile, en esta categoría de mujeres juvenil, 18 años.
Y su mamá se llama María.
María. La está viendo acá. Parada, muy nerviosa, me dijo.
Levantando allá.
Sí, está parada en los asientos.
Oh. The tide has changed, Gustavo.
Yes, it has.
The big mo for momentum has switched to Team Chile. Oh, 3-wall boast. Did not reach the front wall. know how much energy that screeching takes out of a player. It could have cost the young Costa Rican earlier.
So let's talk about that shot we just saw, which is a shot that we believe last game that Team USA against Mexico could have used. Off the back wall, all the way to the front wall, and then do something like what we just saw Ivana do, which is just tap it to the front.
Good point. Valderrama took the extra half to full step, gave herself more options. We commented on Ava taking the ball too early. It closed her option set.
Yeah.
Consequently, well, she ended up losing the match. Was that the difference? Perhaps not, but in that game it was.
She is pumped up.
7-5. Reverse,
nice.
Backhand pinch. A little more subdued with her screeching. 8-5. Great serve. Reverse, forehand, high Z-lob ace. Doesn't happen often, but that's a great time for it to happen. When we return to action, it will be 9-5 in Ivana's favor. So we'll stay with you, folks.
Who passes?
We're back live. You're watching Valderrama trying to close out game number 4. She was down 4-5. Now she enjoys a 9-5 lead. It's tied at 1 in sets. Now she'll have game point number 1 in game 4. 10 serving 5.
Strong second half part of her game here after being down by 2 points, Valderrama. But if you recall, last game she was up as well and had that match taken from her at 12-10. She was up 10
The spread
to 9.
wasn't as wide, but strange things happen. Safety hold up, replay. She cleared. Oh. Well, we disagree with that call, but we're not the official. So Valderrama 11, Mancia 6 in game 3. When we return in 2 minutes, it'll be a 2-1 lead for Team Mexico. We'll break.
Take it away, Pablo.
Who passes the flag to William
We're live. En vivo. You're watching the head official, Keller, converse with the two players. In Spanish, of course. And this was a repeat from an earlier match, Gustavo, so inform the viewing audience what Keller was telling the players.
Well, basically, what he's saying is that during the rally, as soon as the score is called by Keller, the rally starts, and the players cannot say anything or yell or any loud noises to obstruct the other player in their play. So basically, he was saying that she needs to stop the screeching before before he calls the score.
The same thing a couple matches ago when Longoria informed the young lady from Costa Rica. So fist pump, no screech. Bottom line, 2 points to 0. If Ivana wins this, she'll earn a spot in tomorrow's final. Should be avoidable.
Replay call.
Referee disagreed with the young player and disagreed with us.
Looks like she was trying to go to the back wall.
Failure to move. You gotta get a multa on that. Ball down.
Nicely done.
3-0, game number 4. Next up on the show court, Mexico versus Guatemala boys 16 semi. Gutierrez Caceres. Followed by Guatemala, Costa Rica doubles, girls 16. Followed by girls 21 semis, Ortiz, Barrios. Stay tuned for that one. Oh, she whiffed it. Should be 4-1, I believe. 4 serving 1. First to 11 win by 2. High Z lob right side. Up top.
Now it's okay to scream once the point has been called. The rally ended 5-1.
We have some World Cup fanaticos over here from Argentina. I guess Argentina just scored. So side out and a point earned by Mancia. It's 2-5. The winner of this match will earn a spot in the final tomorrow. Gold medal opportunity. The loser will take a bronze. Skip in. Six-two. We have some external interference. We apologize, folks. That'll be rectified and we'll resume play here. Tried to hit an open stance backhand winner and skipped it. 7-2, 4 points from a gold opportunity is Valderrama from Mexico. We talked about the unforced errors by Chile. Another one, 8-2. Timeout, Chile.
Good timeout. Let's take a break here. We'll be back
Back live, Court Central, Valderrama 8, Mancia 2, game 4. Valderrama, she wins this game. Safety hold up, avoidable hinder. We'll see.
Replay.
Well, they repeat. 8-2 first serve. If Valderrama wins this game, she's the winner and earns a spot tomorrow in the gold. Skip ball, 9-2.
Again, asking for the referee to watch the encroachment receiving line.
It's a Hesto. If I were refereeing, I'd tell her not to do that. You're showing me up as a ref.
Yeah, I think these younger players that haven't played in the World Championships are unknowing of that. They'll stop doing that over time.
Ivana Valderrama, folks. Chihuahua, Mexico, 3-1 over Paola Mancia from Chile. Paola, congratulations. Gold opportunity. You'll get the bronze, one of the 2 bronze. And congratulations, Ivana from Chihuahua. She'll play in the gold medal match tomorrow. Wrap it up.
Well, just third game, we saw that Ivana getting behind in the middle point, 6-4, 7-5, somewhere around that area. She regained her composure, got the serve back, and from that point forward, it's been all Ivana and Mexico. So we give her credit for regrouping. I think she called the timeout and regrouped herself and has taken the victory 3-1, going to the finals tomorrow. We are now following a boys 16 singles. Is this a semi or a final?
Semi-final.
It's a semi-final. We've got Mexico, Gutierrez, Guatemala, Cáceres. And we will
quality player.
be back in about 5 minutes.